Today's flow is going to be 15 minutes to release the hips. We're going to start lying down, feet together, the knees are coming out wide, and you can either have your arms out by the side, or maybe you even want to bring hands to opposite elbows. We'll just take a couple of breaths in and out here. If this is a little too strong today through the hips or through the inner thighs, you're just going to bring your feet to the floor, knees bent, and just let the knees fall in towards each other. And just taking a deep breath in. Slow breath out. 2 more. Breathe it in. Slow breath out. 1 more deep inhale. Side out. And then just start to bring your feet to the floor. Knees are bent, the arms are coming out wide, and we just windscreen wiper the knees over so they fall to the right and to the left, nice and slowly. Good, 1 more each side. And bring the knees into the chest, hands to the knees, take a little rocking here side to side, and then just bring your right foot to your left knee, bring the hands either around or behind the knee and just draw the knees into the chest. So you should start to feel this stretch around your glute area. If this is a little too strong, just bring that foot to the floor and then just draw the knee down, just gently pushing it. Again, just slowing down the breath. And changing the legs over. Flex the foot, bring it over to the knee. Hands around or behind the knee, whatever feels more comfortable. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And bring the knees to chest, hands to knees, take a little rocking side to side. And then roll yourselves all the way up and all the way up and into standing. We'll step the feet out so your heels are slightly turned in, toes are out. Let's take a breath in, reaching up. And as you breathe out, bring the hands down to the heart. 2 more times. Breathe it in. Exhale, breathing out. 1 more. Breathe it in. Exhale. And then come all the way down into a forward fold. Bring your hands to the floor. Bend the knees here. Step your right leg back. Drop the hips. Lift the chest up. Good. Take a little twist here. Turn and lift the left arm. Bring the hand back down to the floor, drop the knee down, uncurl the toes, and if you can, or if you want to make it stronger, drop the elbows down. This isn't necessary, it's only if you want to, so don't force it here. Start to slowly lift up. Just bring hand to knee here. Very gently draw the knee down to the floor and draw your shoulder back. Good. From here, come into downward facing dog. So take your left leg back. Take a little calf stretch here, bending one knee, then the other. And then walk both feet all the way up to the hands. Reverse swan dive up, knees bent, arms wide. Inhaling all the way. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, stepping the feet out, arms wide. Breathe it in. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the heart. Bend the knees here. So your option 1 is to hang here. Option 2. Option 3. Good, just holding here for a moment if you can. Ideally your heels are down to the floor. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Good, bring your hands down and step your left leg back. So again, drop the hips, lift the chest, turn to the right as the right arm lifts up. Slowly, gently bring the hand down. Drop the knee down, arm curl the toes, and again you can stay here or you can drop down to the elbows. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to come back to the hands if you've dropped to the elbows. Again, bring your hand to the knee or the thigh. Very gently draw the knee down and draw the shoulder back. And bring the hand down, coming into down dog. So take the right leg back. Take a little calf stretch here, bending one knee, then the other. Again, bend both knees. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. And then just hold in your forward fold here. Drop the head down a little more so you're feeling the stretch at the back of the legs into the hamstrings. And then just for a moment, clasp your hands behind your back. And as you can, lift your hands up to the ceiling. Good, release the hands. Reverse swan dive up, knees bent, arms wide, inhaling all the way. Exhaling, hands to heart. Again, step it out. And from here, you can bend the knees, just a little holding here. You can come down, bringing elbows to the thigh, or again, if you can, come all the way down. If you want to add a little chest stretch here, try bringing the back of your right hand to the floor. Turn to the left as you lift the left arm up and back. If this feels good, hold it. If it doesn't, come back here. And release, changing sides. Slowly, gently releasing, bringing hands to the floor and just lifting up, pointing your toes forward and coming back and into your wide or into a forward fold. So feet are just slightly wider than the hips here. And then bend the knees and just slight swaying side to side. Bring the hands back to the floor, bending the knees if you need to, and step straight back into downward facing dog, grounding through the hands. Again, if you want to, take that little calf stretch. From here, lift your right leg higher, we make our way into pigeon. Bring the body forward into plank, and you bring your right knee behind the right wrist. Left leg is straightening out. As you feel ready, start to bring the chest down towards the floor. Good, so we're softening here through the fingers. Softening the shoulders. Slowing down the breath. We'll take 3 more deep breaths in and slow breaths out here. And slowly, gently start to lift up. If you want to, add a little quad stretch by reaching back and drawing the foot in. If you want to add the quad stretch but you're a little tight through shoulders, just grab hold with the other hand. So opposite hand to foot. Might make it a little bit easier. Breathe it in. Happy sigh out. Release the foot. Come back and into your down dog. And then lift your left leg high. Come forward into pigeon, bringing that left knee behind the left wrist. Uncurl the right toes. Slowly, gently lower down. So again, we want to soften through the fingers. Relax through the jaw. Slow down the breath. We'll take 3 more deep breaths in and slow breaths out here. Start to slowly lift back up. Again, you can choose whether you stay here or you may want to add the quad stretch by reaching back, grabbing hold of the foot and drawing it in. Again, noticing your breath. Very easy to hold the breath when we're super tight through those sore muscles. Good, taking 1 more deep breath in. Slow breath out. Release the foot. Bring yourselves back and into down dog. If you're getting a little too sore through the wrists, feel free just to come into a cat stretch instead. Otherwise, again, from your down dog, maybe there's a little pedaling out of the feet, stretching through the calves. And from here, you're going to bend both knees. Step your right foot outside your right hand or in that general direction. Drop the hips, lift the chest. Good, step the other foot out. And then come back down if you can. So you may want to bring the feet in a little closer. Breathe, relax into it. Hands down. Slowly lift up. Point the toes forward. If you can, straight legs here. If you can't quite reach the floor with straight legs, just bring your hands to the ankles or even to the shins. Good, bend the knees. Bring the hands to the floor. Step your right leg back. Drop the hips, lift the chest. Good, come back into down dog. We are almost there. And then bring your knees down to the floor. And softly, gently come down and into child's pose. Taking 4 deep breaths in. And slow breaths out. To lift all the way up. So if you're comfortable sitting like this, we'll finish here. If not, just come down into a comfortable seated place. Bring the hands together, close the eyes. Let's take a breath in together, reaching the hands up. Exhaling, thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, down to the heart. One more time, breathing and reaching up. Exhaling, thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, down to the heart. Namaste.